let's go. We got ebook time. You're Not It, Sis. It's for men and women dating advice book. Let's go. I think we were on page 3. So let's see if we can get where we left off at. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. All right, y'all ready? You're Not It, Sis. Hey, back in. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all let me know if it go to the black hole. You know what I'm saying? If it frees up, I have to just redo it. Greetings, everybody. Book club. You're Not It, Sis. My book. Oh, let's see. Let's see if I can see the thing. Hold on. Let me get my incense and stuff. Greetings, everybody. Greetings. 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 Dating book. Dating book. All right. Okie dokie. Hold on, let me get my stuff, y'all. All right. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay. Bing, 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 bing. Come on in. Book club. Okay, I think I may have to. Let's see if I can see. Let's go. Y'all in here? Get in here. Yeah, get in here. Yeah. Let me get back in the chat. Hold on, because that's where it's at. Greetings, everybody. Book Club, episode 45. You're Not It, Sis, by me. It's an ebook. So you got to book it on my website. You got to order it on my website, and we will email it to you. So make sure you have the right address. All right, KemArts.org, KEMARTS.org. I'm finna put it down here in the bottom so y'all can get it. Ooh, we get on a ball with the book club. There he is. There he is. Greetings, everybody. Greetings, KU. Greetings. Oh, Lord, hold on. It's hot. Hold on. I gotta cut that. I gotta cut this air down so it's hot. All right. I had to put that back on. All right. So I can see. All right, greetings, everybody. Yeah, I had to put that back on so I can see y'all. I ain't trying to strain my eyes that much. All right, it's 4 minutes. Everybody in. Greetings, everybody. Woo, clap. passing session. Dating. My dating book, You're Not It, Sis. Of course, it don't look like that on the website. It's a little bit darker, but that's the book, You're Not It, Sis. And men is for y'all too. As y'all know, if y'all were here for the other one. Relationship advice ebook. This is what a lot of lessons I've learned in cumulative studies and stuff. So again, You're Not It, Sis. All right, it's on my Instagram page. It looks a little bit darker. Hold on, let me see if I can put it up on my Instagram. So when you get it, it's not going to be that color. It's going to be this color. You're Not It, Sis, and that's the positive affirmation book. So that's my Instagram page. Okay, it looks like that. Positive affirmation, and there I go. All right, so that's what it looks like, okay, over there. Just so y'all know. See, it's a little bit, because we couldn't get this cover over there. We couldn't get this cover to go, for some reason. I don't know what they did, but we couldn't get that cover for some reason. So we had to change the cover. So that's it. You're Not It, Sis. All right. That's why I can't read it, because it's blue. It's hard. Let's see. We was on page 1, page 2, page 3. I think we're on page 4. Let me see, or is it 5? Okay, we did that one. Okay, we did. Oh, we got farther than what I thought. Okay. Okay, hold up. I can't wait to, okay. D and F category can get a lot of rejections from dating. Which one did I leave off on, y'all? I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay. Okay, so we left off on the bench and the potential, D and F. We left off on D and F. So if y'all got the, let me go back. So if y'all got the book, we are on page, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on page 5. We're on page 5. If y'all got the book where it says D and F, the bench category at the top. No, we may not be on 5. Hold up. Ooh, child, hold up. I got, hold up. Hold up. Pop up tomorrow, y'all. And cord cutting. $100 Cash App, PayPal, Venmo by midnight tonight. That's pinned at the top if you want to pay for it. Where did I leave off at? Which is A and B person, so you can see the game is always been. Okay, so yeah, 5. I'm gonna start at 5 because I can't fucking figure it out. These pages, I don't have no numbers. I can't see any numbers on here for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't see the number. That's crazy. All right, page 5. Dating instruction advice down is what we're doing. This is book club. This is, you'll see this in the playlist. This is, we started off on episode 44 and this is 45. So we're on that. If you want to get to this book on a little bit that I'm gonna read on. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I gotta go back over here, y'all. I can't see this blue. I can't see this shit. And it's right and too small. It won't let me zoom out or in or whatever the hell it is. Okay, DF, the bench category is somebody that you're not into So you're not going to call this person back. Okay, no, we did that. It says D and F category get a lot of, okay, this is where we left off at. D and F category can get a lot of rejections from the dating scene. This person can be used and abused mentally, psychologically, physically. It says, and so on, because they want to be accepted. It says they want to be loved, they're desperate for it, and they do anything for it. They are the ones that will allow a man or a woman too much off of them, to mooch off of them or live with them without responsibility. They'll take whatever they can get because they're desperate for love. They're desperate to be needed. They're desperate to be wanted. These people haven't developed themselves. So learn to love themselves, or learn to love themselves and to respect themselves and know that they are loved. Okay, so that's them D and Fs. They'll do anything. That's the simps or the softies. They're very kind-hearted. They're empaths usually, like us, until we learn boundaries. And they just, whatever, okay, if that's the way they, or so wherever their definition of love is, they must think is, okay, yeah, just, let them do me dirty and it don't matter. No, that does matter. But they got to learn boundaries and healthy boundaries, like how we all had to learn healthy boundaries. So these are the D and F. They'd be lucky to get love wherever. Oh yeah, they'll let their man or woman sleep on the sofa, come in there, do nothing, no obligations, no bills, just live off and mooch off of them, don't have no responsibility. That's usually D and F. That's the bench. That's the bench, okay? They'll take what they can get when they can get it. The bench, okay? Let's go. Then it said, oh, I cannot see. Y'all gotta excuse me. This is my first time reading this book, and this is the wrong color. It said, and it's small. It says they're sometimes called, they sometimes can end up being the beta man and woman, right? That's what I just said. I'm getting ahead of myself. And I don't want to speak in terms of alpha and beta, but as an example. There's a difference between, or the what you call the sigmas, right? The alpha, beta, the sigmas and stuff. So the different types of beta. Oh, I cannot see y'all. Oh Lord, I think my eyes tired from them cards. Hold up, let me see if this helps me. No, it don't. Oh shit. Okay. I can't see this shit. This may be the last day we do this, because I can't be struggling with this. I think I waited. I should have did this first instead of pop up, because it's too dark. The difference between, we got some typos in here, huh? There's different types of beta. There's betas that worship the man and the woman, like in a positive way, that they know the difference. They're like a divine masculine, divine feminine type of beta. They're not the kind that don't know about the divine feminine, divine masculine energies. All right. And then they appreciate them. They love them. They love, what the fuck? Hold up, y'all. Excuse me. They appreciate them. They love. What? Oh, that's a typo. They love down. I gotta figure out what that is. They love down. They'll do anything, but there's, oh no, I don't even know what this is saying. Love that allow people to walk, or there's love that allow people to walk over them. As I said earlier, people will abuse the softness of that person, because betas are typically soft, y'all. They're typically real soft, real, whatever. laid back, I guess is a good term for it. So a lot of people will abuse them and take them that kindness for weakness. Because I used to be the same way. I was laid back. I don't argue unless you provoking it. It's got to be very provocable. Because right now I've grown from that bullshit. You know, it's a waste of time to argue with a narc or toxicity or somebody that's a karmic, which back then we didn't know nothing about, right? We didn't know the terms, so we didn't know. But now that we've grown, we don't even do the arguing no more. We're like, okay, whatever. We can agree to disagree, but we ain't gonna sit there and argue with them. We're not gonna go back and forth with them. So they're the kind that they won't even do it either, pretty much. All right, and it says alphas are, did I skip? Hold on, let me find my spot. Every time I look away, I gotta find my spot. Allow people, okay. A manipulator will especially take their kindness for weakness. But that's just a person appreciating. No, huh? Oh, that's just a person showing y'all appreciation. I don't know what the fuck happened here. Y'all, this retrograde already on my ass. You can see I'm stuttering. They're there to serve betas. They are, oh, I gotta figure out where my original at. I can't read this. There's a alphas are negative and there are alphas that are positive. There are betas that are negative and there's betas that are positive. There's negatives and positive in every aspect of life. If you haven't read the Kabbalion, the 3 initiates, please read it because it will give you the understanding, understanding, overstanding, and superstanding going forward with this 3D matrix. It says how we interact with each other in regards to gender, correspondence, mentalism, vibration, polarity, and rhythm in the 7 Hermetic principles. Now I can read that part, but that other part was fucking tripping me up. Okay, let's go. I don't know why, but it was. It seemed like something was missing. I gotta go back and find my when I wrote this. I gotta go back and find the original. It is the principle in which the spiritual world and the physical world is balanced. Talking about the 7 Hermetic principles right here. How they interact and correspond and relate to each other, the spirit of nature within humanity and within us all. You don't have to be spiritual to read the Kabbalion by the 3 initiates. You don't have to be religious to read it. It's just something that's going to always stand the test of time. We cannot change that. That is universal galactic law, which is different from man-made laws that govern us down here as human beings or mankind, right? So it says, what happens when he's a F-boy? Only wants you for sex, not emotional. He can manifest without commitment. So an F-boy only wants you for for sex, not emotional. They won't have no emotional attachments to you. They can screw whoever, whatever, whenever, however many, they don't care. That's F-boy, F-girl. They don't put their emotions in it. They just know they out for fun, one night stands, player energy, Jezebel energy. They don't care. So he can manifest without commitment. So that means he can come without the commitment. He don't have to have the commitment to y'all. He don't care nothing about that. So be careful when y'all manifesting and know what y'all manifesting. Some men and women are, I can't get this lighting right, y'all. Some men and women some men use women for sex. That's what it's saying. Where in the hell? I need a flashlight. don't even think I'm finna try this, y'all. My eyeballs hurt already. I'm straining too much. And I want to keep this, hold on, let me put this down here. Let me get my light. Let me get my flashlight. Maybe I can see. This retrograde ain't doing me no justice. Got me struggling to read this. Let's go. Let me go on down here and get this damn flashlight. Let me see if this helps. Y'all like, Kim struggling. I am. I'm really, oh Lord, now I got the thing blinging back at my ass. Y'all, this ain't doing it either. It's the blue. Where am I at? Okay. Okay. Some men go pick out easy target women, okay, that give it up on the first date. And that's why men are running around without commitment. All right, because we got so many women giving it up on the first date that we got men running around without commitment. They don't have to commit because we giving it away free. They don't have to earn it. They're not doing anything to earn it, right? We're rewarding bad behavior with sex, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. They haven't done anything to gain y'all trust and emotional energy like that. So it says, and able to build empires or great businesses and move ahead in life because they need women, right, to do that. It says this is because they are this is because they use the women womb for better part they could, for better part they could even use her cycle. There are men that love to do that with women on their cycle because that helps them better tie in soul ties and everything, right? It says that only creates soul ties, but is something sacred about the blood, and that's a deeper topic. I'll talk in much later. I'll talk in much later. Yeah, I gotta correct this, y'all. I apologize. This, I gotta find the original. I don't know if this was I don't know if this was the damn. I hope this wasn't a draft. I'm about to get Kiana to go back over this. I'll talk in this subject much later is what that was supposed to be. All right. Pick me's because, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do this. I don't even know if this was the right one. Pick me's because they are lonely and they are needy. So they go around picking women that's easy targets, like pick me just because they're lonely and they're needy. So don't take, I'm gonna have to sum it, y'all, because I'm gonna have to sum it because this ain't making sense to me. So they'll go around picking the women that's easy targets, that's lonely and desperate, because those are the pick meshas. So don't never go into a relationship because you're lonely and desperate. Sit through that loneliness, all right? Gain that inner strength and self-love through that isolation. Don't ever go out there and be the needy one, all right? No matter how long it is, no matter how desperate you want to be in a relationship, don't go out there. You're going to end up picking a karmic, toxic narc, okay, on your hand. It looked like it went down a little bit. It did, okay. It says that's why you do not give up sex on the first date. That's one of the reasons you hold back, because really you don't even know the person. So why would you, right? So until you know it's going somewhere, or until you know he's the one, if that's actually what you want to do, right? If you think that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But does that make them stay? No. Okay, so it doesn't matter. You can still lose out either way, all right? They can wait months and months and months. You give it up and they can still leave. So it doesn't matter. If they're going to leave, they're going to leave. All right. It says if you're dating to have fun and that's what you choose to do, you just want to have casual sex and have a friend with benefits, that's what people do. Even if you're having a friend with benefits, you and the person should be moving ahead if you picked a friend with benefits that hate women and don't like women. You just compromised everything you've built. Okay, so when you're doing okay, let me get this off. I don't like that either. So if you're doing friends with benefits, you can still pick a man that don't like women or a woman that don't like men as friends with benefits, and you can jeopardize everything you built. So even you're not even safe when you're doing friends with benefits, because if that's just a person that's just using women and a woman that's using men, you still can mess up. All right. So just so you know, friends with benefits does not guarantee that you won't end up with a karmic. That's basically what I'm saying. You still can end up with a karmic. Oh, this thing is look at this thing wanting to move. How the hell? Okay. This is how you tell if a man is moving up or only using you for sexual favors. Say he calls you at night to come through, only wants you for sex, but shows off somebody else in public. That's how you know. They'll keep you the secret, show somebody off in public. That's all they want. All right. That's usually how you can tell on some of them. You'll catch them out in public with somebody else, but they'll never invite you out in public. They'll try to keep you the secret, because a lot of them don't even want their friends to know. They don't want them to know, right? Probably because they all dogs, but they don't want their friends to know. It says, and then another way you can tell if this person is just using you and you'll lose everything is their stuff will go up, your stuff will go down. So it says, yeah, those secretive ones always like men too. Yeah. And a lot of time you can tell when you got a friend with benefits that it don't like women, like they in it for the wrong reason, is they stuff will go up, but your shit will go down. So they'll use you to boost them up. But there was no even exchange. They didn't do nothing to boost you up. So you'll have this seesaw effect. And that's how you can tell you got a karmic, because you got somebody that got toxic energy, because you could be fine when you met them, right? And then when you start dating them or y'all do friends with benefits, all of a sudden they getting all the promotions. They doing all the stuff. And you're like, oh, wait. Hold the hell up. Wait. See, you removed all their karmic debt. It was exchanged, but it was unequal. So that's why you got to be careful. And you can do that with friends too. This not just with friends with benefits. This is like men friends, women friends, people you meet, family members. This exchange is no, what do you call it? Discrimination against this type of exchange, y'all. We just talking about this because this is a relationship book, but this is for every relationship that you encounter, whether it's platonic, besties, friends, a circle of friends, and whatever. If they stuff is starting to go up and you like, oh, hell no, they're getting your energy. They're harvesting your energy. And I've had that happen before too. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've had it happen with men, and I've had it happen with women and men. So you got like not sexual, but men and women, like men and women, their husbands and their wives, when you meet friends and stuff. So you go into different people's parties and stuff like that, and all their stuff is getting good. But you're like, why my shit rocky? My shit was fine before I met y'all. That's what you got to watch out for. Because theirs will go skyrocketing, but yours is like stuck. Like right here in limbo, like, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Energy vampires. Those are people stalking and harvesting people energy because they don't have any. they're feeding off of you. Yep. So them the kind of people you cannot have around you when you're manifesting. When you're manifesting, it's best for you to be by yourself, especially if you're in Virgo or hermit mode and spirit working with you or whatever you just got out of and you healing, and then you're manifesting. You don't need to be around nobody when you're manifesting, because that's how mine took a dip. When I was manifesting, I started letting people come around me, and I was like, well, why my shit fucked up, but y'all shit looking good? So now, no, I call my energy back and I isolate. I said, nope, I'm finna work on myself, my manifestation. Y'all ass is kicked out. And that's what I did. When I noticed that shift, and I was like, my shit was never like this. My shit was never like this. What the fuck is this? That's why a lot of people be harvesting. And you don't know it because you don't understand what other people do when y'all, like I said, it goes back to you don't know about their integrity, their morals, their values, their moral compass, what they do when you're not around. And that's the shift when you come around them. Those people really gotta give their inner child, the love they never got from mommy when they were innocent. And that's why they steal from other people, because they never got that mommy daddy inner child love. Exactly. You hit Tito, you hit that on the fucking nail. You hit that on the nail. That's exactly right. It says I had an energy vampire for a friend and I had to cut her off because when I was around her, everything went wrong for me. Yep. And she was getting, there you go. Oh my God. And she was getting blessed when I was walking away. Her life went south and mine's got better. See what I'm saying, y'all? It can be if y'all out there dating. That's why this book is so good, because it can be when you're out there dating, but it really go for all your relationships. Every last one of them you encounter. If they're not adding shit to you and your shit is going bad and you like, what? Like, I know where I was before I met you. What the fuck? Now we know what to look for. See, that was a lesson we learned in hermit mode when we got by ourselves and realized our stuff started coming up because we got rid of these people. And not saying get rid of them in a bad way. Spirit had to bring them in to show us this is how you tell the difference. This is how you can tell these people are not right for you. And they came in with ill intentions to take from you and never replace. So that's how I had to learn. I had to really look at everybody and be like, okay, no value, no value, no value, no value. And I'm not saying I'm all that. But what I'm saying, and y'all can vouch for it, you cannot sit under Kem Arts and not grow. And I guarantee you, all of y'all that's listening at me now can vouch for that. And I stand on that shit. So if I'm the one giving to you, but you're not validating, but you're not giving me nothing back, oh no, that's gonna stop. Oh, hell yeah, that's gone. That's out of there. That's out of there. Where's the reciprocation? What are you giving to me? What value are you adding to me? You're taking from me. You're stealing from me. You're harvesting from me. So that shit gonna stop abruptly. Okay? Now it is, because you know better. But at first, when we didn't know better, we didn't know better. But when you know better, they say you do better. So now we do better. And that's what putting up boundaries around your life. If people coming into your life, it must be an equal exchange. No rich person hang around poor people all fucking day. They would be fucking broke. Okay? And we know that. No celebrity, no star, no comedian, no actress, no singer, no dancer, no whatever this shit is. Big CEO time people hang around poor people, impoverished people all fucking day. Because you know what? They would not be rich. They will not be wealthy. Well, we got to take the same stuff and apply it to us. And yeah, it hurt because you be like, damn. But no, you can still talk to the people, just keep them at a distance though. You can still talk to the people. You can still have them as friends, yeah. But you just know how to limit the time around them though. Because if their shit is constantly getting better and yours ain't getting no better, hold up now. Let me say this again. If their shit is getting better but your shit ain't getting no damn better, even if it don't go down, if it ain't getting no better, you still got a wrong relationship. That's a wrong friendship. That's a wrong person around you. That's a wrong something you need to check, because it is no way you can be doing good and all of a sudden a person come around and then all of a sudden your shit is wobbly, like it's doing the wobble wobble. Okay, the dance wobble wobble. So no, and that's why I said it could be friends with it. It could be a boyfriend, it could be a girlfriend, could be people you just meet, could be friends, could be da da da. Thank you, sweetie. You and you got to know what y'all working on, what your goals on, how you was before you meet people, how you was when they're around you, how you are when they leave your vicinity. Sometimes these effects, y'all, don't take effect till like 3 or 4 or 5 months. Get this. Oh shit, get this. Look, I gotta bring the cards out. Get this. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. Like, say you see these people. Okay, we're gonna be realistic. Okay, there we go. See, we're gonna be skip a day, see them, skip a day. No, yes, see them, skip a day, see them. You know, you might see them 4 or 5 times a month, maybe, or this is how much time you see them in a month, right? In 2 months, that's 30, but that's 60 days, right? Now let's get some more in here. Look, no, let's go back this way so y'all can see. So when you see these people, or this could be not a boyfriend, this could be friends, right? Sporadically seeing them, and you got, okay, this 15 days out of a month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, throughout a month. You see them throughout a month, all right? You run into them 15 days out of a month. You know, here and there, whatever you meet up at, have coffee, have lunch, have brunch, have, you know, go to a club, you know, party like it's 1999 type of shit. 15 days though, out of 30 days. So sometimes you can tell, like if you're very intuitive, very empathic, you might can catch it before the end of the month or before the end of that 2 weeks. If you're very like in tune with whatever you're manifesting in yourself and all that stuff, like a good energy reader like myself, aura reader and all that stuff. Sometimes, y'all, sometimes 15 days won't manifest till 6 months. And you can still be like another 15 days that month, another 15 days that next month, and then the 4th month, another 12 days, and the 5th month, you saw them 10 days, and then by the 6th month, bow, you like, what? It sometimes depends on who it is and what they're doing, and y'all, that it takes 3, 4, 5, 6 months before y'all will see the effects that they fucking did from 1 or 2 or 3, 4 people. Depending on how many people y'all around. You won't know where it's coming from. Because if you got too many people around, you can't pinpoint who it is. But if you got 1 or 2, 3 people, you can pinpoint who it is better. Because you don't have a whole lot of people in your fucking energy. So you kind of know who it is then, right? But when you got a group of people all the time, 15 months, 15 days, 15, you know, every weekend, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, whatever. And then you're like, hold on, wait. You know, you won't get to know who's doing it. You won't know who's doing it because there's too many people around y'all, which is why I tell y'all take the spiritual bath or the spiritual shower, because that's why it's so important, because you gotta clear off that energy so you can see what's going on with you. But if you got everybody energy on you, cloaking you, veiling you, and hovering over you, you can't tell what is what. You can't tell what is what. So that's why that spiritual cleaning and cleansing gets it off. So now I can make an assessment to what I'm doing in my own manifestation. But if I'm carrying everybody else's energy on me, I can't see my own manifestations. And I don't know who's affecting it. I don't know if it's the person I just met. I don't know if it's one of the old people I know. I don't know, right? So a lot of this stuff don't manifest, depending on who you are. It don't manifest within the first month. Sometimes it'll take 2 or 3 months, 6 months, a year. And sometimes it'll take even longer to recover it. So if you don't know what you're doing for cleansing and getting it off and resetting and doing whatever to get it back, sometimes it might take you almost a year to get that shit back, or 3, 4, 5 months to get that shit back on float, back where y'all had it at, because they came in there and sideswiped y'all, threw y'all energy off, threw y'all off y'all manifestation, right? Siphoned y'all energy, took y'all goodness and deposited they fucking goddamn bullshit. That's why them damn triple reverse candles up there, because I'm giving everybody back their shit. You see what I'm saying? It said this one was a major lesson for me. Yeah, yep, exactly. It was a major lesson for me too. It definitely was a major lesson for me. Yep, fucks you up to the point you going to try to get shit back. Mad as fuck. You like, wait a minute, I'm going to get my motherfucking shit back. You see why I got them candles, TW? Because I'm getting my motherfucking shit back from these bitches and these niggas. I'm getting my motherfucking shit back. Yeah, because they didn't deposit nothing into me. They didn't deposit nothing but some bullshit. Some bullshit, some goddamn toxic ass ways, they unhealed ass shit, they mama daddy shit, and I'm giving them back they mama daddy shit. I'm giving them back they goddamn mama daddy shit. Fuck that. That's for you to go heal yourself. Everybody's supposed to heal their own goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? No, they got to go sit and work with theirs, just like how we got to go and sit and work with ours, where they can pass that shit along to some damn body else. Okay? They can, I'm talking about the vampires. I'm not talking about the people that is pouring into y'all, though. I'm not talking about the friends and the family members and the friends, the mates that are pouring into y'all. I'm not talking about them. We're talking about the people that come to take. We're talking about the specific ones that come to take from y'all. That's who we're talking about. We're not talking about everybody. We're not talking about the majority of people that's giving back to y'all. We're not talking about them. We're talking about the ones that they knew they came with a fucking hidden motive to take from y'all and never give back to y'all. That is y'all energy, and y'all need to call it because they came up off of y'all energy and then they left y'all to start all over again. Bitch, no, y'all go start over because I'm taking all my shit back because you never left me shit. But y'all damn demons and damn drug addict motherfucking problems and shit, whole ass bullshit, and you gonna get that shit back and fight your own goddamn demons, because I'm packaging them bitches up as we speak. I'm packing them motherfuckers up and sending them back to y'all ass to deal with. That's what that shit gonna be. See that? Packing that bitch up. Packing these motherfuckers up and sending them back to y'all ass. That's what that shit gonna be. That's them y'all damn demons. That's y'all bloodline. That's y'all fucked up life. Y'all did that shit. Y'all made them badass choices. But y'all think y'all finna run from y'all karma? No, return the sender times 1,000,000 times 3. You'll figure that out of them 1,000,000 years. You'll figure that shit out. You gonna figure that shit out by the time the 1,000,000 years is up. You got all the time in the world now to figure that shit out. Y'all got 1,000,000 years. The fuck? Shit. Nope. Because they knew what they were doing. That's the hidden motive. That's what these people do. That's what these type of narcissistic karmic people do. They go around seeing who they can swipe, how they can get a piece. Yeah, okay. Look, that's why they ass looking crazy now. They got a piece all right. They got their own piece back. That's what they got. That piece of that bullshit they had. What the fuck? I done missed the page. Y'all, I done missed the page. I done did something. Oh, here it is. She said, look, bingo, look, I'm going to give them some work to do. They got 1,000,000 years to figure that shit out. They going to have a long goddamn time, won't they? 1,000,000 years is a long goddamn time, bitch. You ain't going to never see your ass again. The fuck? Send all y'all asses back to some nothingness. Shit. All you clone Tyrone motherfuckers and Tyronettes, motherfuckers and shit. No, fuck that. I'm going to send their ass away for good. For good. The fuck? Shit. I said Tyronette. I said Tyrone and Tyronette. These clone Tyrones and Tyronettes. God damn it. Shit, I'm gonna send their ass away for good. Shit. The hell? Don't never need to come up out that motherfucking hole. Y'all clone robots and hybrids came up out of. The fuck shit is this? Y'all make sure y'all got somebody reciprocating to y'all. That's the whole point of this book, is to see the reciprocation. But even though it's talking about a relationship, like boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife, or it is used for all. It could be used for co-workers. It could be used for places of employment. It can be used for everything is a contract, because everything is a relationship. So it can be whatever you spend your time at, wherever you spend your time at, wherever you sit down at, whatever you frequent, whatever community that is. Everybody not bad, but you're going to have bad apples wander in that motherfucker though. You're going to have bad people come around though. So you need to know what works best for you. All right. When that happens, in the case, if you are in a crowd or you are in a concert, and when you most likely, when you're picking up in a concert, you picking up everybody. That's a portal in itself. That's a ritual. So you can best believe you coming out of there with some demons on your ass. If you go to a concert, you can best believe you coming out of there with some demons, because that's a portal. That's a ritual, a ceremony at that. You know what I'm saying? A ritual is something you can do consistent, but a ceremony is on a specific good ass day, like a new moon, like a full moon, like a blue moon, like a holiday. Those are ceremonies. Ceremonies are things that happen like once a couple year, or twice a year. A ritual is something you can do every week, every other day, every day, or something like that, right? Something that you take your time, but a ceremony is like, that's a portal. That's a portal. Especially when you got that many people in a dome. How the churches got that dome on the top, like that womb, where's that book at? That, like, in this, oh, is it this one? Is it the silver one? It may be my other one. Oh, it's the other one. It might have something in here. Yeah, see how, remember how the churches or the domes, they have that dome part of like to have a concert? That's a portal. Stadiums, that's a portal. You got to ask why they don't make stadiums square. Why they have a football, a crescent, exactly, the crescent moon. Why they have that? Why the churches have that? They don't have no, depending on where it's at, the real good ones don't have the square. They have the, okay. Because that's a portal. And the wound is a portal. Okay. So, and you got to look around the dates that these things are scheduled, or these things are they doing concerts, because it's usually going to come around the new moon and the full moon anyway. So you got to look when they're scheduled, and you'll be able to tell, oh, that's a ritual. Oh, and then you got to look around what date, what is the date around it symbolize, or the month. It's a ritual. It's a ceremony, y'all. Oh, they do that all the time. They collecting souls, taking them, snatching them, and jumping on them. Super Bowl, yep. So basketball, they jumping on them, taking them, and snatching them. Okay, what the fuck? So yeah, they are doing that. Yes, they are. But that's just to let y'all know. So you gotta have. It's not saying don't go to concerts. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't go to concert. I'm saying when you do, though, know how to clean your energy off. As soon as you get home. As soon as you get home, know how to clean your energy off. Learn how to. Y'all, the most important thing you can do right now is a spiritual bath. Besides pray, meditate, supplication, invocations, affirmations, the best thing you can do right now next to those is a spiritual shower or a spiritual bath. Hands down. Hands down. Confirmation. 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 Told you. Confirmation. The best thing you can do. The best thing you can do, yep, is your spiritual hygiene. Take a spiritual shower or a bath. That's the best thing you can do. Clean off all all that energy, that the frequencies and all that other stuff that they jamming up on us and trying to, you know, throw at us, and propaganda and all, and people, the best. Sea salt. What, sea? You talking about the sea? Or you talking about sea salt? You know, soul snatching. They soul snatching at them damn concerts. Shit. Bleach. Yeah, sea salt, bleach. What else? Sea salt, bleach, vinegar, Himalayan salt, Florida water, and then you can do herbs like bay leaves, rosemary, clove. You can do shit. It's another one. You can do, or a regular baking soda, Epsom salt, because that's a salt. So you can do Epsom salt, sage. Yep. You can do a lot. Y'all can mix a lot of stuff. You don't want to do too much because you can do coffee. You can do coffee grounds. Boil your coffee or steam your coffee. Yep, pine, cedar pine, parsley. You can do, it's so many different ways you can get a spiritual bath to clean your aura off. It's a lot. You can do a lot. Boil those herbs and throw that water in there. You can steep it on the stove and then drain it so you don't get the tub stopped up, and just drain the liquor after you steep it. Drain it through a thing, and then throw the water in the bath. Rainwater. You can do rainwater. Catch a little bit of rainwater, moon water, sun water. You can do that. Charge it. Cinnamon sticks. You can do so much with spiritual baths, y'all. You don't want to do too much if you don't want to get it stuck in your thing. So boil it all together and then pour it in there. You can do an indigo, a blue bath. You can do that. You can do so much, y'all. Y'all, it is no reason why y'all walking around here dirty, okay? I give y'all the basics, but you see how everybody naming stuff? Because it depends on frankincense and myrrh. Yep. It depends on who's teaching who and what. This is like some of their specialties. So y'all can even take some of that and mix them and make a bath with it. You can take some of that and mix it. I'm just saying. There's no reason why nobody should be dirty, like spiritually. I'm talking about spiritually. I ain't talking about physically. Yeah, you shouldn't be dirty physically. But I'm saying you shouldn't be dirty, camphor. You shouldn't be dirty spiritually. Y'all think that, okay, this is the difference. You think that taking a bath gets it off. No, you have spiritual stuff requires spiritual stuff that got benefits and properties and certain things that it's used for. It's different from taking a regular shower with Bath and Body Works. That's not cleaning you up. Which is why some of y'all still got fucked up energy. Because y'all think, oh, I take a bath and I put bubble bath and all this in there and spray all my bath. That ain't a spiritual bath. And you're putting it on top of junk of other people's energy. So you can imagine, when you're doing spiritual work, it's spiritual work. It's your aura. It's your energy. It's you putting deposit into the spiritual bank account to manifest in the physical account. So you taking time, and it's the unseen. It's the aura. It's the essence you're cleaning off. It's your epitome of who you are. It's the soul of who you are. So it's like in an essence form of it. You see what I'm saying? In an unseen. It's different than just taking a bath. Everybody take a damn bath. Most people do. But you got to go through an extra step for the spiritual process. You take a bath first, and then you do the spiritual. See, that's two different steps. It's the intentions, exactly. It's the intentions. It's the intentions. So, yeah. Ooh. Salt and lemon. Ooh, lemon, yep. Lemon will break it up too. Salt and lemon. You can have a lemon bath, an orange bath, parsley, yep. All that good stuff. All them good as bay leaves, you know, basil, all of that. Cinnamon. Cinnamon powder or cinnamon sticks. Probably the cinnamon sticks, right? I love to use the cinnamon sticks. All of that stuff. It said all stuff from the supermarket. I mean, easy to find. Probably half of it is in their cabinet now. You can have flakes of parsley and still use that. You can boil it and steep that, even if you got parsley leaves. I think I got mint. I got mint leaves and parsley leaves, I believe. You can boil both of those and put those in there. Mints for money, parsley, that protection. Like, look up the benefits in the Google, in the search engine, right? So y'all can see what, it depends on what you're trying to get out of the bath, what you're trying to do. If you're trying to cleanse the aura, if you're trying to get protection, or if you're trying to bring in money or whatever. So every herb is going to have a different benefit. So you can mix according to the benefit. Banish negativity, cleanse your aura. Yeah, but everybody should be taking a spiritual bath. No joke. No freaking joke. You cannot lose with that. You can't lose with that. Not right now, you can't. Not right now. It's just an extra step. It ain't that bad. Some of y'all stay in a damn bathtub an hour any damn way. So what? You can cut that in half and do 30 and 30, and you still in there an hour. So there's no reason why y'all can't take a spiritual bath. There's no reason. I kind of don't want to read this no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't see it. But anyway, we having a good talk. So that's better than nothing. So that's, maybe I, confirmation. Let's see what this I Am Create book. So, one truth, one law, I am, I create. Okay, it says we are all God, we just have forgotten. So I'm gonna switch because I can see this. I can't see that damn book. I gotta find the original. Okay, so I did create with purpose. Okay, so we was doing 5. I did that the other day when we did the episode 44, right? And now open up to create with purpose. I must create a system or be enslaved by another man's. I will not reason and compare. My business is to create. William Blake. Oh, did y'all hear that? No, y'all didn't. Let me read it again. It says, I must create a system or be enslaved by another man's. I will not reason and compare. My business is to create. William Blake. Y'all heard that? Do y'all see that? I did not make that shit up. So if y'all are not creating, you're going to be enslaved by another's man creation. Confirmation. It says, I am. Every time you realize that you created something, no matter how small, write it down. Otherwise, you are creating little things. Okay, yeah, otherwise you are creating little things every day that you are going to forget. This practice will grow your knowing that your thoughts create, because right now you are just shrugging the creation off. For example, so every little bit of creation that you can recognize, you need to write it down. Don't matter if you manifested this bell. Like, oh, I need to get me a new bell. And you just did something like, you just said that. You just like, man, I need a bell. Man, I need to get me a new tarot deck. I need to get me some more tarot decks. Then the bell and the tarot decks pop up. It's saying, write that down. You thought that's showing you that you manifested that. So don't matter if it's crystal, evil eye, a bell, a cowrie shell ring, write it down because you manifested. Then when the big one come in, you're gonna be like, I manifest that. But why skip over the little things? Because the little things add up to the big things. So, okay, so it says, for example, you created the security guard knocking on the door last night and saying the music was too loud. So if you're playing music too loud, of course they're going to come, right? Because you're playing the music too loud, right? So it says, Phil, yes, Aaron feared that, so she created it. It says, I am, yes. People usually write that sort of thing off to coincidence instead of recognizing the power they have. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Okay? Everything happens because we create it. There's no such thing as coincidence. It's divine timing, or it's part of our contract that we don't remember we're God. We forgot, right? Like she said. He or she said. I guess Aaron is a woman. And it says, so that's what a coincidence is. It's your thoughts creating. So that's why I said we all created it. There's no coincidence. No such thing as it. We create on a small scale or a big scale. Small or big scale, but we're creating. We just don't, oops, I wrote over there. We just don't write down the small ones. We only want, I got this boat, I got this house, I got this car, I got this raise. We look at the big stuff before we look at the little stuff. It says, it's your thoughts creating. It says, that's why the world is full of coincidences. It's because coincidences are happening every day that people shrug them off so easily. You become conditioned to seeing them all the time. If coincidence were a rare event, it wouldn't be so easy to shrug them off. Ooh, confirmation. Ooh, confirmation. Somebody needed to hear this. I had to switch gears, y'all, because I couldn't do that book. I can't read that. Not tonight. My eyeballs hurt. They kind of tired from pop-up. And we're going to switch gears to this one. So yes, since noticing and acknowledging your creative power, write it down when you notice you creating something. And it says, feel, acknowledge it, write it down, and say, yes, I created it, even if it's something you don't want. Admit you created it because it gives you power to know I can create. And then you can always recreate. Right? If you don't like what you create, you can always recreate. So that's why it says, write it down so you can know I created it. So if I created it, I can recreate the story. I can rewrite the story, right? If I don't like what I created, I got to do something to change what I created, right? I'm just saying. I am absolutely how empowering. Even if it's not what you wanted, you created it. Once you know that you created what you don't want, it's just as easy to create what you do want. It says, if you blame someone else for your creation in your life, what you do not want, you're leaving it to someone else to create what you do want. And that's probably not going to happen. Phil, is this why we created the idea of an external God? We don't want to take responsibility for what we created if it wasn't what we wanted. Now, you know that's an absolutely yes, and I haven't even looked yet. It says it didn't say that quite part. It says, if you ask an external source to create what you want, you are disempowering yourself and robbing yourself of the opportunity to create what you want. That's yes, still a yes. And okay, so Phil says, okay, so you mentioned Aaron creating the security guard knocking on the door. What else have we created recently? I am. You created the puppy being potty trained. You put that into universal mind. That's that seven hermetic principles I was telling you about in my dating book. They kind of talking about it right here. All right, you put that into universal mind, and it was created and sent into the puppy to be potty trained. It says, it's totally obvious that you created the puppy being potty trained. Before, we were creating him not being potty trained by worrying about him peeing on the carpet all the time. Yes, that's what I am says. But the act of creating it seems so natural that I can't pinpoint when we created it, when we put that into universal mind. It says, I am, when you decided there was nothing good or bad about the puppy. That's when you created it being potty trained. So you got to be neutral. It's all about nothingness. It's all about neutralness. It's all about neutralness. Nothingness. When you stop worrying about it, you create it. When you're in, I'm going to use like nothingness is everything and everything is nothingness. So kind of like when you're in a limbo state, like you're just floating on air, like flowing, that's when you create because you're not. Okay, let me do it like this. Like when you're like this, but you see the space right here, that's when you create because everything is even now, right? Everything is even now, right? So you're creating in that limbo, in that you're not thinking of it as good, you're not thinking of it as bad. So that's whenever whatever y'all think about, it comes into creation. You're not worrying about it. You're not thinking about it. You gave it to the universe. You said, I want this, and you let it go. And that's that in-between stage that he or she is talking about. All right. I just use limbo as a expression. L-I-M-B-O. When you kind of and I don't mean limbo in a bad way. I mean, like you just let it be. So let it be. So come on, let it go. Just let it be. So why don't you be you? And I'll be me. Go, child. And everything that's broke, leave it to the breeze. And let the ashes fall. Forget about me. And just let it be. Why don't you just let it be? Ooh, come on through, spirit. Come on through, spirit. It says, oh, Kurdoki. It says that's when it was created. It says that he just was. That's where that nothing to be fixed because he was already perfect. So you got to find like ain't nothing wrong. So you got to find like, okay, because remember it's illusion. So you got to be in a state, okay, if the pup, there's nothing wrong with the puppy. Not, oh, I got to hurry up and get this puppy trained. I don't want it to poop all over the floor because then I got to get a washer and I got to get it this and I got to get it shampooed and I got to get it this. And you got to be like, no, the puppy's just perfect. And then the puppy gets trained. Because you stop wanting it to be trained so bad in fear of something going wrong that you created that. But when you stop and say, there's nothing wrong with the puppy, I love the puppy. That's just part of the puppy. So the puppy will get trained. When the puppy get trained, just let it be. And boom, how about the puppy starts acting right? Because you stop worrying about what it wasn't doing right or wasn't giving you the right outcome that the outcome came. So there's nothing, like Abraham Hicks like to say, there's nothing really here that we need to be doing, okay? Really nothing. But we do it to keep busy. And that's why even when you're doing nothing, you're creating. That's why nothingness is everything and everything is nothingness. And if you can sit with yourself, you will figure it out. Y'all will see the answers. You will see the transparency. You will create that reality that you want to create when you stop looking at the things that you don't want about that space, right? Then things will come to, because you're in that, again, don't want to use the limbo word, but you're in that neutralness. That, not empty, neutral. Empty is empty. Neutral is level, right? Some people say empty. No, it's not empty, y'all. It's neutral. Empty is empty. That means your ass ain't got shit, okay? Neutral just means you're balanced, like the scales on my eyes. Nothingness, neutral, all right? But it says, since we are all one, we are all linked completely into the universal mind, right? The conscious mind, the cosmic mind. And it says, to the extent that there is no separation between any of us. It says, we think, what we think immediately is, that's why we can immediately change upon women. That's why we can immediately create upon an animal. They don't have their own creative thoughts. So that's why animals know what we're talking about, because they don't have their own thoughts. We teach them. In other words, we're training them, right? We teach them. They know how we speak. They know what we're saying by according to what we speak, because they don't have a consciousness. They remember the book when I read it the other day, it said animals is the only creation that does not create upon thinking, using thoughts. And that's true. They use instinct, but they don't use thoughts, right? Where is that page at? Where is that at? Let me see if I can find it, how they said it. Ooh, I don't know if I can find it. Hold up. Ooh, I don't know. I don't see the part about the, I don't know where the part went about the animals. We read that though the other day. Where is that dang old thing at about that animal? I should have highlighted it. I should have highlighted it, y'all. I don't think I did. Hold on. Oh, I can't figure it. I can't find it right now. Oh well. Oh well. Emotional and, yeah, animals have emotional and energetic intelligence. Yep. I can't find that little piece of part about the animal though. I can't find it for some reason. Anywho. Okay. It says, do we only need one thought to create, or do we have to think it over and over again? I Am says, there are two reasons so few people create with one thought. First, most people have the thought and then they have another 500,000 or million thoughts, doubting that first thought. Every doubt has the same creative power as the original thought. The original thought created immensely. The things were put into action. But as soon as you have one doubting thought, that's the new creation. So that's why we tell you, don't, when you create something, don't talk bad about it. That's why I tell y'all, don't say what if. Oh, just say, oh, $1 million. When I say, oh, y'all put down in the chat, I'm the first millionaire in my family. And then y'all come back and y'all say, man, I hope I do. Bitch, no, you just did what this damn book said don't do. You said, I hope to be you said, I'm the first millionaire in my family. And then you said, oh, I can only hope, Kim. You just created, I can only hope, which means your ass ain't gonna get it. Because ain't no hope working with no goddamn affirmation, okay? With no manifestation. It don't do that. That's one of the words you don't put in there is hope or finally or I wish. Because that means you're doubting it. So now you're not going to manifest it. You're going to manifest the opposite direction of it. So again, shit. Like when I say put down there, I get paid to exist. Put down there, I get paid to exist. And don't be like, I hope. No. Don't say that. You get paid to exist. Period. Period. Okay. Your business is booming. Period. The world needs your gifts. The world needs my gifts. Period. I get paid to exist. Period. My business is booming. Period. Period. That's how you gotta do it. You don't be like, man, I hope I do get paid to, to exist one day. What? You don't go back and reverse the damn affirmation, y'all. It's the affirmation and there's a period behind it. It just said if you go with another negative other 100 thoughts, you just recreated a whole nother different thing than the first thought of I get paid to exist. I get paid to exist. The world needs my gifts. My business is booming. I get paid to exist. The world needs my gifts. My business is booming. My business is booming. My business is booming. I get paid to exist. The world needs my gifts. The world needs my gifts. The world needs my gifts. And then I let it go. And that's all you do. You don't say nothing else about it. You release it. I said it. I meant it. My words have power. My words have power. I said it. I meant it. My words have power. My words have power. My words have power. I said it. I meant it. My words is power. My words is power. I get paid to exist. The world needs my gifts. My business is booming. My business is booming. Let it go. And now like, go find something to do. Like go do something else. Go listen to some music. Go read a book. Go dance. Go cook. Just don't go, oh, man, I wonder if it's going to come in next month. Or, man, I hope it sure come in. I hope the universe answer my... You just fucked it up. When y'all do all that, you just fucked up your manifestation. Send it to the universe and let destiny show you. Let it come your way. Let it happen when it happens, Captain, because it's going to happen. It's just when you let it go, like the puppy training, it'll come in quicker because you're in that neutral area where it's like you're not thinking good about it or you're not thinking bad about it. You're just neutral, Even if the universe don't give it to you, you still love the universe. That's what I call my neutralness. My neutralness, right, no doubt, exactly. My neutralness is like, thank you, universe, and I love you. So in other words, even if I don't get it, universe, I love you. It's just not the right time or it's the wrong manifestation for me or I'm not where I need to be where I can handle that manifestation. So I got to get myself in line. It's not like delays or not denials. It's like, universe, even if you don't give it to me, I still love you. That's how I do it. Even if it's not for me right now, I still love you. I'm still grateful. Because I know it's in the universe somewhere. And I know I have the ability to create because I'm goddess, right? So that's what I'm saying. Y'all can't think that you can't, you're not creating all the time when you are. This is a really good book for y'all that don't understand how to manifest and how to use affirmations and how to create. This is a very good book. Very, very, basic book. Like, it ain't even complicated. It really ain't. So it says one truth, one law, I am, I create. That's it. Y'all, it's not a complicated book, And that's all the stuff that I've been telling y'all for 5 years now. And I literally just got that book not too long ago. I stumble up on stuff after the fact. This was earlier this year. I literally just got this earlier this year. I've been telling y'all that since 2020. So that's how spirit works. Spirit will give you stuff after the fact, much after the fact. But that's because you're ready to teach it. And now you got teaching material that bags up what you was already saying. That's usually how spirit works. You're going to get this, you're going to manifest the stuff spiritually. Then it's going to show up physically. Remember? Spiritual before physical. Not physical before spiritual. That's how you can bag up the spiritual through the physical. So it manifests up in space. Then here it is right here 5 years later. But I've been doing manifestations for over 5 years. But that's it creating its space. That's God. That's goddess. It materializes. It come into formation. So if something's not coming into formation, y'all either you probably came in or back around it with negative thoughts instead of thinking positive. Like say, okay, KemArts, how would you say thinking positive about me being the first millionaire of my family and I get paid to exist and my business is booming and what's the other one? The world needs my gifts. Thank you. I'm grateful. That's neutral. Thank you, universe, for my $1 million. Thank you, universe, I get paid to exist. Thank you, universe, that my business is booming. Thank you, universe, I'm the first self-made millionaire in my family. That's what you do. That's all you do. You say thank you. And then let it go. Showing gratitude for it. Even though you know it's not physically here, but you showing gratitude is y'all manifesting it in space. You said you wanted it. I have, I am, I create, da-da-da. Right? Now, thank the spirit, thank the universe, thank the mother, thank the father, thank Allah, thank whoever, the Most High, that you got it so that it manifests from the spiritual into the plane of physicality. So that's how you do it. You don't go, oh, I wonder when is it going to come this month? How long is it going to take? That ain't your shit to worry about. That's the universe lining somebody else up to give you your dreams, to solidify your dreams or to make it manifest for you. If you don't know how the universe going to give it. And the universe got somebody that can give it that. No obligations, no attachments. But if y'all try to do it, they want this from you. They want this. You owe this. You got to give them a favor. You got to do this. So you see why you let the universe do it? You just state, I'm the first millionaire in my family. I have $1 million in my bank account, free obligations, no attachments. Thank you, universe, and I love you. Now go do your work. And I'm going to be over here doing something else, creating something else I want. See how that works? That's how that works. You think I'm worried about who's going to give me $1 million? No, I know somebody out there going to give me $1 million. I don't know who, and I don't care, but I'm going to get it with no attachments and no obligations. $1 million. Okay. Book deal, writing deal, acting deal, coaching deal, celebrity deal, whatever the fuck deal. I know I'm going to get that $1 million though. But you know what? I ain't going to worry about how the universe going to give it to me. I'm going to let her handle that. Look, my nose itching. I'm going to get it because I don't need that headache. That headache mess up my other affirmations. Shit, I ain't got time for that. I got to think about my other stuff I'm finna manifest with this $1 million. What am I buy myself? a new wardrobe, a new car, cash, no note, because hell, we don't need no notes, okay? Moderation is the key over here. You know what I'm saying? So look, what else? What else will manifest? A wardrobe, did I say that yet? Okay. So you see what I'm saying? A vacation, a well-deserved, much-needed vacation. Like, thank you, universe. I love you for my vacation. Thank you. See, that's all you do. You say what you want, and then you thank the universe, and that's you letting it go. Because you're saying, okay, whenever it comes, I'm going to be open. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be preparing while this is on its way. So, because you're saying it in a spirit, in a spiritual sense, now you're going to be preparing for it. So when it get there, you're open and ready to receive it. Y'all, affirmation is foolproof way to success. Can't tell y'all enough, but I can't make you get it. You know, it's foolproof way to manifestation. It's dummy proof. It's like manifestation for dummies. I could write a book. It's so easy. And of course it wasn't easy when I first started. I ain't gonna even lie. It was hard. It was hard because you had to beat that program, that old outdated mindset, the ego that want to stay comfortable. You know, and then if you got a poverty mindset, you could easily think you don't deserve it. And so you're battling against the ego, the fear, and then that you don't deserve it, but then you really, really want it. So now you're like, your lower and higher self are at odds. And you're like, look, bitch, stop. You are deserving of everything your heart desires. See how you're like, no, you're not. Yes, we are. I am love. See, you're going back and forth, like you're with your lower and higher self. That's all y'all wrestling with is your lower and higher self. You know you can't have that. Yes, I can. I can have anything I want. There's more than enough abundance for everybody. No, you can't. Remember, you grew up poor. Like, this is literally the conversation y'all have with y'allself. It's not other people that's doing it to y'all. It's y'all karmics and narcs and toxic people doing it to yourself. Because that's all you're doing is arguing with yourself. This is what y'all do. Y'all look at other people gotten stuff, and then y'all look at yourself, and then you go back and forth. And then you look at this person got this, and you look at yourself and you go back and forth. So y'all are competing because you're looking over there, but you're not looking right here. Between yourself. It's like the book said, you want to push the responsibility on somebody else. Right? But it's really coming from y'all going in competition with other people instead of working. Yeah, at first, affirmations are really hard to get going because you're going to mess up. That's why the foolproof, dummy-proof way is to listen to a video first. Get it for 21 days or 30 days and go straight through consecutive. And if you miss a day, okay. If you miss a day, listen to a video 21 to 30 days, right? Starting tonight. Every night before you go to bed or during the day or on lunch hour, try to listen to a 30-minute affirmation video consecutive for, what's the day? 28 consecutive for 30 days. It can be 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or an hour. Just listen to it. And what's going to happen, if it's the 28th, you're going to forget, or somebody going to interrupt you, your children, your husband, your wife, your job. You're going to forget. You're going to be rushing. You got to run somewhere. You got to do this. You got to do that. So life, right? So you do 28. You do October 28. You do October 29. You do October 30th. You do October 31st. You do November. You do all the way to November the 9th. And then when the 10th get, something go on and you forget to listen. You got to start that one count all over again on the 10th. When you do that enough, you won't fucking let nobody mess up them damn affirmations. Because when you do that enough, you get hot with yourself. You get mad. And I told y'all that. You get so fucking mad, you be like, damn, they sidetracked me. Shit. You be so fucking mad because you got to start that count all over again. And you made it from the 28th to November the 9th. And now you got to start that count all over again. When you do that a couple times, y'all, you won't mess up. Because you be like, I be damn. And you can't cheat the universe. Because the universe know you didn't do it on the 9th or the 10th. So you know you got to start back over again. Because you can't cheat the universe. So once you do that 3 or 4 times for the first 3 months or 1 month, depending on how not busy you are or how many people y'all got interrupting y'all. Some people can go straight through the 21 days or 30 days. And some people like me, I had a lot of stuff going on. The babies were small then. The grandbabies were real small then. So it was like hit and miss. I would do it in the morning, do it at lunch, do it before I went to bed, do it before I went to bed, do it in the morning. I had to get it in wherever I thought of it. I had to hurry up and go play it just to make it count for that day. So it doesn't matter when you do it. It could be every morning. It could be on lunch. It could be doing the bathtub. It could be doing like before you go to bed, the last 15 minutes or as you going to sleep, you know, and things like that. So however you do it, it doesn't matter as long as you do it consecutively. But if you skip a day, you got to start the count all over again. And once you do that, you ain't finna let nothing. Once you do that enough, you ain't finna let nothing stop you from listening and being consecutive. And then what it's going to do, change your life. And things gonna start happening. So then more affirmations gonna start pouring in. And you're gonna start feeling good about yourself. Then you're gonna keep listening for 60. Then you're gonna keep listening for 90 days. Then you're gonna keep listening for the next one. You're gonna keep it going. So it's gonna be the quickest way to manifest real quick. But just from affirmations, listening to affirmations. And then you can start saying them. Because now you got the brain programmed by the music and whatever the tone is that is easier to take in than just stating them like how I state them. But that's because I've come a long way with affirmation. And I'm a writer, lyrics, so it's easy for me, right? But it may not be easy for y'all, but I'm telling y'all how it can get easy for y'all. And so now I can just think of them on a drop of a dime. Because they memorize, and then I can think of new ones like that. But at first, to get the consecutive part, that's the ass kicker right there. To get the consecutiveness of doing it for 20 to 30 days. And then from there, it's going to keep going. It gets easier as you go on. Yeah, it gets easier. Yep, or drive. Yep, you can listen and drive while you're on your way to work, and that'll be yours for the day. You know, and however y'all want to do it. Stuck in traffic, you can listen to it. You only need a 15-minute one. You don't need an hour one unless you're going to sleep. You can do a 10-minute one every day for 30 days, y'all. Your world gonna flip. I mean, literally flip upside down, right side up. You know. So, but you gotta at least put the effort in, and then you can get to saying them, writing them, or not writing them and not listening to them, but saying them. Like you can say them, write them, and listen. So those 3 ways you can do those affirmations. Say them, write them, and listen. Listen to them. I do all 3 different, like simultaneously sometimes, one at a time. Sometimes I just say them and I never write them and I never listen. Sometimes I say them in my, myself to myself, and then I listen, but I don't write. But I know I'm saying them every day though. So, and that takes discipline. That takes like discipline to do that, to keep doing that. Not so much saying the same thing every day, but just saying a affirmation, something that you want to see come to pass. Putting good thoughts in the universe. Thank you, universe, for all my affirmations. Thank you, universe, I'm living my best life. Thank you, universe, I'm divinely guided and protected. Thank you, universe, I'm in alignment with my authentic self, right? My authentic truth. Thank you, universe, I'm limitless. Thank you, universe. I'm living my best, greatest life. Thank you, universe. I'm living my best version of myself, right? Whatever that, just say them. They don't even have to be the same every day. Some of them may be the same every day, but all of them don't have to be the same. You'll start thinking of some new ones after a while. You'll start putting more and more to people's other affirmations. And then you'll start thinking of your own. And then that's really going to be special when you think of your own. You want power? You want power? Shit. Y'all want power? Think of your own. Think of your own affirmations. That's power. You know, because as long as you say somebody else's, yeah, you're saying it, it helps. Because I listen to other people's stuff too. Still do. But when you can think of your own affirmation, your own quick ones for you, you don't forget, power. Automatic power boost. Because that's something like the book said. You created and you're aware of it. So when you create something of your own affirmation that comes in and you get it, it comes in like this. When you're so used to doing it, it comes in like this. You don't even have to try hard, y'all. You don't even have to try hard at all. I'm telling you, that is the easiest way, y'all. So I hope that helped a lot of y'all. Don't give up on affirmations. Don't count affirmations out. Don't give up. Don't count them out, because you can win with affirmations. Ooh, confirmation. Ooh, damn. It's wonderful to be alive. Yeah, that's a good one. I am grateful for this body where I can transport with to have my unique human experience, like your avatar. I'm grateful for my avatar. I'm grateful for my vessel. Thank you, Mother Earth. Why you think I be like, thank you, Mother Earth? Why y'all think I be saying that? Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Gaia. Because that is our vessel. That is exactly what you just said. That is exactly, see how we all got different ways we say it, but we say it most of the time, right? Thank you for this body. Thank you for my vehicle. Thank you for my avatar. You know, thank you for this flesh, you know, this body, right? Love Mother Gaia. That's Mother Earth. That's why I said thank Mother Earth. That's me thanking my body, thanking the thing that cover my bones and my muscles, right? Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. So that's exactly what you just said. You know, thank you for my human experience. You know, y'all, it just depends how people say it, but it all means pretty much the same. We just say it different ways. You know, thanking for the, you know, the seed, the water, the earth. Thank you, you know, for my vessel. Thank you for this experience in this life. You see how you do? It's different ways we say it though. Thanks for having the opportunity to exist in a crucial time and space of human history, right? And that we we're thriving, and that I'm thriving. So you need to add that, because we're not suffering with the rest of them. We thriving. Okay, see the difference? Correction. I'm gonna correct you. Trust me. If I say affirmation, I'll be like, I'm thriving. I don't know about you. I'm grateful and all, but I'm thriving. See, I ain't just surviving. I'm thriving in this time of history. See, you gotta, don't leave no open-ended, like how we say, don't leave an open-ended question. Don't leave no room for somebody to come back and put some fuck shit behind that bitch. Close that bitch off. I closed it off for you. I closed it off for you. See? And we are not suffering. No, you don't want to do not. No. Write what I just told you to write. And I am thriving. See, you didn't need to say all that. See, you didn't need to say all that. The universe does not, the universe does not like not, don't, can't, hope, wish, finally. Those go against affirmations. You just need to close it off, and I am thriving and I'm grateful. And erase whatever that last goddamn shit was. I stopped reading when I saw not. See, I know not to read y'all shit sometimes. Because I know y'all not, you don't know, but you don't do that. No, you didn't need to say all that. You didn't need to say all that. You just need to add what I told you to add. And I'm thriving. And I'm grateful. Because you said the good part, but then y'all come back and fuck it up with that shit right there. And that's what that book was talking about. Y'all come back with another negative thought. And now you done restructured your whole goddamn creation. I know it. I'm fussing at you, but I'm fussing at you in a good way. Because I got to get on y'all ass. Because I'm serious about my damn affirmations. Oh, you good, TW. TW said, damn, what Kim done tore my ass up. No, because I want you to get it and you're going to remember it now. That's why I said you got to close it off. Okay, see how you just said the first thing, you left it open. Because, yeah, you did good about the experience, but what else? You talking about in a human, you said, you hear what you said? Hold on, let me go back up here. I'm going to use you now because you done put your ass out there, TW, so I'm going to use you now. Listen what you said. Thanks for having the opportunity to exist in this crucial time and space in human history. Did you die? Did you fall off the planet? And you stumbling? You see how you left that open? No, we're going to close that gap. We're going to seal that. And thank you. I am thriving and I love you and I'm grateful. Period. Because what it did is it just ensured you're finna survive in this time that you just pointed out. Else don't point it out. Don't even mention it. If you're not going to close that gap, if you are not going to close that damn, seal that deal and close that with a gratitude, don't even say it. Because you're going to fuck yourself up. You didn't tell the universe, yeah, you told her thank you, but thank you what? What you want to come out of it? You want to be starving like everybody else? You want to be feasting famine like everybody else? Or you want to thrive? Or you want to be, don't know where the next thing gonna come from? No, we gonna close that. We gonna fix that. So you see, that's why I want y'all to see. And then you said, wait a minute. Then you said, it says in human history to make the difference that is needed and that is meant for me to lighten up. Where'd the other one go? Where'd the other one go about the knot? Did you erase it already? Did you erase it? It's wonderful to be alive. I am grateful for this body where I can transport with a human. Did you erase it already? Have a human unique expression. Okay, and make a difference. Oh, you erased it already. Oh, okay. We are artists. Oh, I deleted because that was a not in. Oh, that's what, but no, that's why I wanted you to write the corrected part, what I was telling you. Yeah, no, I wanted to read it so I could point out. I was using it as a teaching, but you already erased it. Now I don't know what you said. But I was going to show everybody else why that was not, don't put the not in there. I was going to use it as a teaching tool. I wasn't mad at you. I want y'all to get it. Like you gotta really study affirmations. And when you study them for a long time, you kind of know what people should be saying and not saying, or we kind of know that what can mess up y'all good affirmations. And you just heard me read it in the book. So get the book. But yeah, I was just going to use it as a teaching tool so everybody that was watching could know why you don't do it. But now I don't know what you said. And it's a constant thing. Like the book says, you got to constantly catch it. But this is the thing. It's not about about making a mistake and saying it. It's that can you catch it to recorrect it, to redirect that damn affirmation. Because if you went from positive to negative, where's your positive? The last thing you said was negative. So now you see what I'm talking about? Oh shit, I got to come back and say something positive. Yeah, because you got to redo this one now over. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. When you do that, the first thought goes away. And then you said negative, so all that up there went away because you said not. And the universe don't hear nots. Don't hear the can'ts and the don'ts. It only wants you to stress what is good, be grateful, gratitude seals the deal. It don't want you wishful thinking. It's enough abundance for everybody. So the minute y'all can understand understand, superstand, overstand that it is enough abundance for everybody, the lack can go out the window. You won't be in lack as much. You'll start, matter of fact, if you can realize that the universe is enough abundance for everybody, it cuts lack in a hat. Like if you were at 100% of scarcity mindset, if you just knew there was enough abundance for everybody, you'd be now at 50%. So the other part, 50, would just be you working on that lack and getting rid of that little bit. But you would have moved yourself up 50% of the 100 just by knowing that it's enough for everybody. It's enough for everybody. I can have my share and everybody looking can have their share. Yes, it is that much and more. But the elites got us thinking that it's not that much and more because they're provoking famine and creating famine and destruction and tearing down shit. So you think, well, goddamn, is it that bad? No, that's what they want y'all to think. Is it that bad? So y'all can manifest it being that bad. But if you do manifestations and say, no, I'm surviving. I send my love to Hurricane Melissa. I send my love and energy to Jamaica. I send my love to anybody affected, but anybody that's affected is the low vibration a lot of times. And that's what they're manifesting. It's not our fault. Yes, this damn government sometimes too. And then us pinpointing and putting it up there, and it makes it happen. Because remember, it happens in the spiritual, then it happens in the physical. So you got to turn that shit around like, nah, bitch, that's your shit. That ain't my shit. I rebuke that shit. That shit can go back to the devil where it came from. Devil is a liar. And no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Right? It's not saying we don't have to listen to something to find out what's going on in the world, but you ain't got to harp on it. Like one person shouldn't have 50 goddamn, what you call it? Content creations about what the fuck Trump doing. That's stirring the pot. That's stirring the pot. That's keeping plagiarism and fear going. You know, we can move on after that. We can find something else after that. But for one person to have 50 times the same fucking thing is redundant. It's plagiarism. It's fear mongering. So that's why you gotta stop it. That's why a lot of y'all gotta stop looking at it. When you see a person doing that, look at the one, get the update, and if you see they keep doing it, don't look at them until they switch the subject on something else. Because that's what I do. I be like, nope. Till you switch that shit, I'm not looking at your ass. Because I don't want to hear that shit. You know? Or like I said, listen to jazz, listen to neo, change your algorithm up by pressing on something totally far left that you don't even look at. And it'll switch that shit up every time. It'll switch it up. Music works wonders for the algorithm. Or about end of the world. Yeah, all that bullshit. And I told y'all every day is the end of the world. Because we get up, we go to bed, we lose skin. That's the world. And then we gain new skin. Beginning of the world. Ending and beginning is all the time. Alpha and Omega. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. The skin. The color. The shedding of the skin. Right? The snake skin. Shedding. Growing and shedding, growing and shedding, growing and shedding. That's the end of the world. We gonna lose the skin. We gonna gain the skin in the beginning. We gonna lose the skin in the end. The first shall be last. The skin, okay? The skin that you're in, okay? I'm just saying, make it make sense, because I can go there, y'all. Shit. Y'all know I can go there. The fuck? Don't play with me, okay? The shedding of the skin is the first and the last, goddammit, you gonna ever see. Bye and bye. Ah, shit. That's like that song, Bye and Bye. It is, literally. The first and the last. The end of the world. That's us shedding our own skin to grow. Shit, what y'all talking about all this other bullshit? Y'all be making me sick sometimes. Like, I be like, shut the fuck up. This shit ain't that damn complicated. Y'all be trying to make this shit be all complicated and sound complex to people, and this motherfucking shit ain't shit. It ain't shit. You know, they just be trying to make it that way and then confusing motherfuckers. I'm gonna start a new church. Who gonna join? I'm tired of this shit. I done had enough. Fuck it. I done had enough. I'm gonna have to go ahead and start my new church. Fuck that shit. It ain't gonna be none of no Helionce shit. It ain't even gonna be that shit. No, it's gonna be way better than that shit. Now my intelligence off the scale, it's off the radar compared to hers, goddamn it. The fuck? No, I'm gonna start a new church. We gotta do better than this. Y'all gonna come? Is y'all gonna attend? Cause this shit they got out here got to go. This is shit. This shit, y'all confusing motherfuckers. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers confusing folks. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of y'all confusing motherfuckers. Y'all need to stop it. Okay? Y'all need to stop it and come together. I'm about sick of y'all. Okay? Not in the physical way, sick of y'all. Not even in the crazy way, in the spirit. I'm done with, let me just say I'm done with y'all doing all this shit. Y'all, I'm done. Y'all need one goddamn religion. Y'all need one goddamn source, and that's it. Cause you motherfuckers got 3-minute glimpses of instant information y'all can even take in. Can't nobody remember all that bullshit. They got these motherfuckers on overload on this damn thing, and y'all want to hit them with all these damn religions and stuff. No, these people ain't gonna never graduate doing that shit. You know, they don't know what's up, what's down, or nothing. Should we make a flash mob to reach the news? Wait a minute, it says, should we make a flash mob to reach the news? New Kim Church. A logo. Say, I will get the vision to help you. Like, literally, y'all, look, simplicity is the key. That's why everybody confused and fighting over and warring over shit. Because we need one religion, and it's Mother Nature. It's Mother Nature. Respect Mother Nature. Respect the source. Respect the earth that we walk on, the ground that we walk on, the ancestors' backs and shoulders that we stand upon, right? Because they buried in the earth, and we're standing on top of it, which is why you get understanding, having an understanding. But having an understanding is an understatement sometimes. You don't want an understanding because that means you don't understand shit. You want an understanding, overstanding, superstanding, supra-standing of some shit. All right? So you got to be careful with that understanding. You standing under what? You standing on what? Y'all, look. Y'all. Look. Listen. So, thank y'all for book club. We off, was it 1:13? We a little over an hour. That ain't bad. I've been shooting a breeze. I done jumped off my book because I couldn't read it, and I had to just go with something else I could read because that was not hitting it. My eyeballs was like, I think they already tired from earlier, from the pop-up. So they kind of like, respect, love, and honor. That's true. Respect, love, and honor. Yep. Respect, love, and honor. Most definitely. Most definitely. Respect, love, and honor. Let me get my incense. For real. Respect, love, and honor. Hold on, y'all. Confirmation. What I'm trying to tell you. Good book club, though. Good All right. All right, y'all. Okay. Ooh, God dang, it's dark. Let's go. All right, I'm finna go. Thank y'all for the book club. We got pop-up. We got, not pop-up. Yeah, we do. We got pop-up tomorrow. 14, 14, 25, 25, 35, 35, 45, 45. All right, right there down at the top. And we also got court case candle by midnight tonight, $100, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. If y'all want to be on, if you want to be on the court case, the court cutting tomorrow. November's candles will be on the website KemArts.org. I put it down there at the bottom. And we got this one, you can Cash App, PayPal, Venmo for the 1029 cord cutting, and then all of the other candles for November will be on the website, so I can get done with these other readings that I'm behind on. So thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Hotep, namaste. And tomorrow we got Slay number 1, Starlight number 2, Moni number 3, Yates number 4, Zaddy number 5 in the pop-up after cord cutting. Make sure y'all take a spiritual bath or egg cleanse. All right. And then do one after, kind of to get the energy, the debris, the energetic debris off of y'all too. All right. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to watch some videos. Thank y'all. Thank you, Archangel Michael, ancestors, Mother Earth, Mother God. Thank you so much. Come in, protect, serve justice and judgment to the karmics. All right. That won't sit their ass down somewhere. All right. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Oh, thank you. Ogungun, Archangel Michael, Chungo, Ray Ray, Anubis. Thank you, thank you, thank you, ancestors of the highest light and truth and justice. All right, let's have a great day tomorrow. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Thank y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Bye now. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.